What is up, everyone? Overkill 48 here again on Free Comic Book Day. We had a big event planned in Bristol on 6th Street. Sadly, it rained us out, but I'm going to hit up Rob's shop anyway, get the free books. I don't have a lot of space on my phone, so I'm not going to be doing a lot of filming inside and stuff like that, but I will show you what I got at the end of the day. I don't know what I'll be buying. If I find anything good deals, I'll show that, and I'll show the books I got, and I'll catch you in a bit. Rainy day in Bristol. Just left Mountain Empire Comics on Free Comic Book Day. We're going to head up to G2K. I'll show you some of the stuff I got at the end of the day. They didn't get to do all the festivities, but it's great seeing Rob and Derek and some of the guys there. I'll catch you in a bit. Heating up G2K games up at the Pinnacle. Let's see what kind of cool stuff I can get in there next. Look at all the stuff. Alright, I'm back home now. I stopped by Rob's Mountain Empire Comics, as I showed you earlier, and G2K Games. I had to go out to Walmart too, but I made a stop at Books A Million here in Bristol, and I bought the first issue of Dragon Ball Super manga, and I got something else, and I will show you all my stuff I got coming up next. So, I'm back with my Free Comic Book Day editions, and before we get started, I've got a few things to go over. I've stopped at Books A Million as well, and I got a shipment in from New York where they had a Tamashii World Tour event, and got a book from there too. And I want to show all that stuff to you guys real quick. I'll go down the list first. Here's some of my specials I got. This is from the Tamashii World Tour event in New York. You can see. And they had a Dragon Ball book. Volume 1. And on the flip side was Dragon Ball Super #1. Here's a little pamphlet showing the event details. It was on 4/29/30. I really wanted to get the special edition Goku. It didn't pan out, but I had a friend from Ageless Geeks help me out, help me find one of the packs with the stuff in it. So that was pretty nice of them. It had a little, if you wanted a free bag if you lived in the New York area. And then lastly in it, you can see Goku and Vegeta. Looks like a pretty big poster. And I'll span this to show you guys. Pretty cool. They're in their Super Saiyan Blue form. On the flip side, it tells you about the mangas. And that's it from the New York portion of the haul. My next stop, I went to Mountain Empire Comics in Bristol, Virginia. No, Bristol, Tennessee, my bad. And I met up with my good friend Robert Pilk. If you ever been down State Street, you'll see Virginia's on one side, Tennessee's on the other. I went to Mountain Empire Comics and Rob's shop, and I'll show you what I got there. First up, I got the Free Comic Book Day, all new Guardians of the Galaxy, plus the Defenders. They always have a tie-in book for this featured movie, and this time it happened to be Guardians of the Galaxy. Next up, we got Attack on Titan Free Comic Book Day premiere, plus Attack on Titan anime season 2 details inside, which, as you know, the season 2 had just started not long ago. If you're watching the sub, you're a couple episodes ahead. Toonami's been airing it. I think we've got up to 4 episodes now. The last book I got at Rob's was the Dragon Ball Super sneak peek. Also inside Boruto, Naruto, Next Generations. You can see on the back covering Dragon Ball and Naruto. And then my next stop, I went into G2K because they were having a video game sale, so I wanted to see if anything cool, but they also had free comics, so I picked some up. First up, you can see DC Universe Rebirth, Wonder Woman, and that's their tie-in book to their next big movie coming. And I also got Avatar, also featuring Brian Wood's Briggs Land. You see on the back side of it. Flip it around, you could read it the same way. Next up is Secret Empire, also featuring Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. It's the same on this one. Flip it over, Spider-Man #1. This one a lot of people's big fan of is Rick and Morty. You see issue #1. On the back of it you've got Kim Reaper. And Exo Manowar featuring Bloodshot, Salvation. You can see the book isn't on the back of it, so probably about halfway through it switches over to the Bloodshot. We can look and see. Yeah, it's in here. I do know that speaking of Bloodshot, that Jason David Frank will be playing them, and I think it's going to be some web exclusive stuff. I'm not 100% sure on that. And lastly, from G2K Games, I picked up the Free Comic Book Day The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess book. You can see there's Wolf Link. On the back it tells you a little bit about the Zelda mangas and books available. And after that I needed to run up to Walmart, so I swung by Books A Million because I was wanting the first issue of Dragon Ball Super manga that come out. While I was up there, I did find a copy of X-Men Gold #1 variant edition. You see Logan with the pie here. It has some questionable stuff that got put into it, so I don't know how long this one will actually be on the shelf. And then I did manage to find my copy of Dragon Ball Super #1. Shows you on the back just how far this goes. It actually surprised me. See Warriors from Universe 6, so it actually covers the Beerus saga, the Frieza saga, and it goes all the way into the first Universal Tournament against Universe 6. And then it'll finish that one up on the next book. So it's very good for the price. And then lastly, at Books A Million, I did get a statue. Dragon Ball styling Goku from Dragon Ball. You can see, show you all sides. Retails $14.99 on this thing, but I actually got a pretty good discount. I will show you that. It's by Bluefin. You can see the box smashed up and been taped back together and stuff. So they give me a pretty good discount on that. Look for this on my next video. I will be featuring putting it together for you. And that's all I've got on this video. I hope you enjoyed, and all of you guys that didn't make it to Free Comic Book Day, make sure you do it next year. It's a very fun event. Support your local comic shops. And if you did go this year, I hope you liked it and enjoyed it. And let me know in the comments what you got. And until next time, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.